Alright guys, so I'm going to show you how to make this frozen little boat right here using stuff you can find at home, costs almost no money. I have these characters already. Here's this shit. Alright guys, so I'm going to start working on the frozen boat for my little Princess Lucy. I'm going to use two regular, or not regular, this is a 16-ounce soda bottles, and I just got a regular tea bottle. I like the cool shape of it. So I'm going to start by taking the labels off. I already got the water in these ones, so when it's flat like this, I'll help keep it sitting in the water a little bit. Not too much, just a little bit. Take my cutter in right now, and I'm going to cut the labels off, and then I'm going to start cutting the shape on this. I'll cut the general shape cut out. So use the Sharpie this time to like get it hard, get it perfect. So I'm gonna tape this and glue this like I did last time. Got the stuff off of there too, and we'll start. Right, so when I was putting it in and getting ready to tape it down, this big little bubble thing right here kept getting in the way. So what I did was I cut the end of this part right here, and then what I'm gonna do is when I put it on, I'm gonna fold it over, and it goes in here. Oops, it goes in here, and then this part will sit on top, and it'll help make like this kind of hump thing that I did on the last one. Alright, so I got the bottom part in there. Just put a little tape on there and start putting more on. I've been using the end of this little thing just to kind of smooth the tape down, so it's not sticking up. It'll look prettier after you paint it that way. There it is, got the decking all done. Turned out pretty nice. We'll work on these. Depending on what kind of bottle you use too, you know, you might have to, it's not going to look exactly like this, just make it kind of the same. I'm going to glue the tops right now, but I'm going to put some little attachments on here so make it easier for me this time. Alright, so you can see I used the little knife to put a little hole in this. Got some of this bungee cord right here, put a little knot on one end, and then I use a little screwdriver to push it through the bottom of the bottle so it looks like a little stick of dynamite. And then I put some Gorilla Glue on the end of the knot and on the side of the hole so it's squished together, and then a little glue on around the ring so that when you close it, it'll be nice and tight, nice and watertight, and your water leak out. You should probably be smarter than me and do that before you start doing the tape, so that way it's dry when you're done doing the tape. So yeah, do that at the beginning. But anyways, we're gonna use that to tie as our little tow rope thing so we don't lose it down the lake. Alright, so I got the second one glued too. You can see this one's already starting to dry a little bit. It's kind of bubbling out the top, which is good. It'll keep that water tight through that hole. It's got a good little glob. I'll finish working on the boat now. Spot marked right out, right there in front of the R and the E. You kind of see those lines. That's where I'm going to put the hole for the little wood thing that sticks out. One of those things. I'm going to do like I did before. Use my little torch to heat up my little tool, and then just poke it through where I need to. So make sure it's another spot, and you need to make sure you have an adult do it for you if you're under 18. Last hole. Get it up. There you go. Just gotta clean this up, this little piece right here. Melted against the side, but that part's done. I'll check it to fit too. I need to put the camera down for that though. Just there we go. Got it test fitted in there. Got it the way I want. I put it upside down before, and it was kind of like pointing like a sad Pepe. Now it's looking good, nice and straight. I'll put some glue on it and push it in a little bit more. It's nice and tight in there, which is good. These are almost dry. You can see it's coming out the side of the lids now too. Got the stick in. Got some tape holding it holding it straight for me. There's the glue right there. This lid has a really cool design on the side, so I'm gonna try to keep that. But on the top, I'm gonna put put some tape up to kind of meet right here under this other tape, so it kind of comes to a point on the bottom, more like a ship. Kind of like I did with this one. Just a 2-liter, but I put some tape on it. Water balls taped on, try to keep them even. These look like I need to fix them a little bit. You got the cap side to the back, little strings hanging out. I got these roughly in the middle and these sides. I'm gonna tape them back down really good after I get them all straight. There it is, our rough shape. Let's see it coming up. Got it's kind of a square bottle. I got one of the pointy ends down. I got the 2 little ones in between there. Got them taped down. Back side with the ropes. Front side right here. Just gonna keep on taping now. We got tape all over it, and then after we paint it, it should make it watertight. So the better masking tape you go with, the better your boat's gonna stay together. So I got mostly taped. That side's pretty much done. I'm doing the end right now. Round this out. So yeah, I'm trying to keep this little middle thing looks cool. I did a little bit right here so it's connected around the seal. I cut some holes in it using my little cutter knife, so another dull part. And I'm just gonna fold those down to make it kind of a triangle, or kind of a cone shape, I mean. So we got the front done, kind of a firefly shape to it, looks like. Cut this part squared off a little bit too. Finish doing the rest. Okay, there we go, got it all taped up. A little Lego piece right here. I'm gonna tape that down so when it dries it doesn't move. And then I'm gonna take it outside and paint. Alright, so you can see I already got the paint started on it. Did the bottom and whatever I could get at the same time. We got our purple, it's a satin purple paint and primer. So she's all finished. Got a nice thick coat of purple on it. It went around a couple times. If it starts to run, it's fine. Just kind of wipe off the excess paint with your finger, and then just give it a nice once over after it dries after a couple seconds. This thing's not super dry yet, so I got this rock right here. Cleaned it off after it's dried a little bit. I'm gonna give it a couple minutes and I'm gonna throw it on top. Help hold it down while the glue sets still. Got the rock on now. I'll let it dry for about an hour or so, and then take it in my room, throw it under the fan, let that dry overnight, and I'll do the. So I got it in here drying in front of the fan. It's gonna dry faster. Put the rock on it still to keep it down. I'm gonna start working on the sail for it. Just gonna use a plastic grocery bag this time and a single chopstick. Cut it up to size, and then we'll get it all glued down, and then we'll start painting it. So open the flag up, I got some glue on the stick. I decided to go 3 of the coffee stirrers, so I put one on top too. I'm gonna just glue these other 2 on the sides, and then I'll use the other glue and then fold it down. My straw's glued down. Threw some tape on them too to keep these ones, since they're on top, keep those ones down. I'll let them dry off a little bit before I throw the top on and glue it all down with the hobby glue. Sail's been drying for a while, so I took the tape off now. Careful when you do that so you don't actually rip the straws off of it. Got the hobby glue on it, and I'm just gonna fold it over and probably put it in between a book or something and let it dry for a while. I got it all folded over. Got it in this big old book. I'm just gonna set it right there. Probably throw a couple of books on top of it too. So I had it dry overnight. It looks pretty nice. I cut off all the extra pieces and whatever I thought didn't look good, so that it would be as even as possible. So it's got a little hole right there. So I got a nice healthy coat of the flat dark red that you can see right here. So I took some violet, this magenta, just went around, made some dark purple and pinkish lines around it. Now I'm gonna start working on the boards. So I got the decking done, just took some Mars, regular Mars black, flat black, and just kind of made some boards, made some random lines here and there to make different sizes. Did it on the little Lego thing too. I'm just gonna do all the outside of the boat now, the same thing. Lots of the boards done. You can see I lifted like a little area around the lip. I'm gonna do some icicles, so it's gonna be like it's hanging off the icicles. It's on both sides. I mean, so it's like hanging off the rail, sorry, not the icicles. That makes sense. I haven't done any boards on the front right here. I think I'm just gonna do like a giant. I got all the blacks done. And, bust out this blue I got. I left the kind of like a circular little area outlined for the back window. Going to use this one here, metallic blue. Also, I forgot to mention I'm gonna use this sponge brush that I have. It's not required, you don't have to use it, but I paid like $5 for the two side ones done. That brush leaves a cool little texture on it, so you can see it's definitely worth the $5 if you want to get one. Got this side done too. You can see it's not done over here. I'm gonna use a little brush and get those sides so I'm not getting all over the new boat lines. Now I'm just gonna do this front part right here too. The blue done. Use the brush to do the little detailing in the middle here. Use the brush to get on all these corners, did some little details up on the side. Some on the front down here. Got this front part all done. The brush to get in these little cracks right here. So I'm gonna let that dry, and then I'm gonna do like a little bit lighter, like a almost white with a little bit of this blue. Alright, so while this bad boy's over here drying, I'm gonna work on the flag now. Pick which side you like better to paint on. This one, I didn't notice these holes at first, but there's a couple of holes in there, so that's gonna be the back side. This is gonna be the good side with the little logo on it. I'm gonna go with a big snowflake and then two little snowflakes up here with the same little blue. Just gonna use my little brush. Got the 4 points done. Some work on these other 4 that are just still sitting there. So these I can go do a little circle on top, something a little different. Coat on the line. Circle on top, and then I think I'll do a couple flower leaves or something. Kind of looks like a flower with a little, it's like a dandelion or something with a little circle puff ball and 2 little leaves. Down there, circle and 2 little leaves. Same thing on all 4. Also do a second coat on the line too, so it shows up better. This blue looks really cool against this dark red. Kind of worried about the dark red at first, but trying to keep it inexpensive. I'm just using what paints I already had. Use the dark red on the flag for the last trip I did too. Euron Greyjoy from Game of Thrones. Got the second snowflake down. Just made up and down line and 2 perpendicular, 2 diagonal lines, and then made this kind of stop sign looking thing in the middle, and then just 2 triangles facing down on each line. That was that one. With the first coat of this one done, you see on the longer ones I did this kind of chevron looking thing, kind of like X-wing looking thing. And then on the shorter ones I did a circle on the end, and then the X-wing thing kind of down towards the end. So that's what it looks like. Put a second coat on that, that's what the whole thing looks like. There's Lucy's little drawing she did before she fell asleep, her little painting I mean. Alright, I got my coating of lighter blue too, you can see the difference there. Didn't do all the way down, did a heavy on top, and then went kind of lighter on the sides. Go back here too. All over this one. We got the front too, did the top of this little pokey thing too, but not the bottom. A little bit on the sides. A little bit on the inside of here with the brush, and then got on the insides of here with our little brush too. Just a stiff bristle brush. Just kind of dabbed it I'm gonna do a little bit on here, and then I'm gonna do a little bit more white, a little bit more water. Alright, so there we go. Our frozen boat. See, I just took a little bit of white with the stiff brush, and just went around some spots. Frosted the top of this little arch thing here. Frosted around, steps around the platform. Frosted around the neck here, around the sides. The light blue highlights in. That's what I did there. That's what I did there. That's what I did there. And you can see I did some of the icicles along the top, frost on the bottom. Same thing on back. I'm gonna take some just straight plain white and do highlights just on the icicles. So I got the icicles going on the side now. Take the bottom of the back window. I'm gonna finish that next. I'm just gonna go all the way around this little side. So we got the, can't really tell, but got the white highlights on there. Again, looks better in person. And all the way around. Put my coating of the the lemon yellow on the back window. Alright, so my yellow's dried. I just went with my black again, did my Olaf silhouette on the back. Just a big blob in the circle middle, and kind of follow that outline. 3 little fingers and 3 little hairs. We got our Olaf. Took some light, or some of the black and some of the white, made it kind of a gray. And I finished up my Olaf. Outlined it with the gray, and then just kind of went with cross diagonal lines with the gray. Try to avoid his face as much as possible so you can kind of still tell it's Olaf. And then I'm just gonna let that dry. The window's drying. Drilled my little hole here for my sail. Gonna glue it in place. I had to dry overnight. You can see some of the glue kind of leaked out the bottom there, but it's nice and stable. So I'll put my clear coat on it, and then I'll be done. We should take a little knife and cut off the extra stuff that came. So there we have it. Remove the clear coated flag too. So let it dry. And we'll yeah, I got Lucy in the frozen boat. I'm good. In the sticks. Floats pretty awesome though. What's up, Olaf? What's up, Anna, Elsa? Trapped in the sticks, huh, babe? And a crawdad right there. Or as Nephew says, a crawdad. Crawdad checking out the Elsa boat.
I have to be careful with the crawdad.
Not bad for no cost boat. Not tipping over, nothing. Not taking in water. Whose is the best?
Mine. Mine. I think mine's the best. She's just the prettiest.